fun, fearless, and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless, and
Happy
factual
Mother's
content.
Day. I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless, and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless, and
Happy
factual
Mother's
content.
Day. I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless, and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless, and
Happy
factual
Mother's
content.
Day. I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless, and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless, and
Happy
factual
Mother's
content.
Day. I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless, and factual content.
Are you ready Are you excited? Are you over the year? Are you like ready to go into the next one? Do you want to still be in 2021? What have been your highlights? Send in your messages. I want to know. I mean, me personally, this is the first time in a long time that I have been ready for 2022. Like, I'm excited. 2022, double, double, double. But yes, you are welcome to the AM Club, and we are coming to you live from the MX24 studios at Silicon Square in East Legon, Accra. And of course, we have a lot of fun, fearless, and factual content for you. We're going to keep you entertained, inspired, and informed for the next 2 hours. So what you need to do is stay tuned, sit tight, get comfortable. You need to look out for Coffee Daily. Today, we're going to be recapping the top most trending stories around the world. And of course, we're going to be recapping some of your favorite episodes on the AM Club as well since they started. Now, our lifestyle conversation today is going to be on social media monetization with Rhoda Odoy and Quajo Sheldon, okay? That's going to be aired. So make sure you don't go in and get your notebooks ready, get some tips. Guys, we need to go into 2022 strong, like strong, ready, you know? Now, the hashtag today, since it is Wednesday, is hashtag Fashion Wednesday, and our earlier makeup competition between Abigail Owusu-Ansah of Faceville Beauty and Aisha Ejitwa Yusuf will be featured, which is going to be good. You know, again, get some more tips. And of course, on the plug, we're going to be playing the conversation that Edma and Godwin had with Kwaku Darlington. So what you need to do is just remember that you are part of the show. I always want to know what you guys are thinking. The show is not complete without you. So send in your messages. Your voices, their voices need to be heard. I'm doing it with you guys. So the hashtag is the AM Club, and the handles are at MX24GH on all platforms. So make sure you don't forget to also subscribe to the YouTube channel MX24GH, and you can reach us via the WhatsApp number, which you should already know, 055 033 1511. Send in your comments, your voice notes, your video reactions, all of that stuff. Send them in to, you know, talk about the things that we're covering on the show, right? So right now, it is time for us to get into Daily Dose of Vim, which is sponsored by Dilma Tea. If you are a tea lover, this tea, I'm not even going to lie to you, is for you. They put it in all of the hotels. That's how you know that it's lit, okay? It's available in your neighborhood shops and, of course, in the supermarket. Dilma is for the lovers of tea. Now, I'm waiting for you to hurry up and tell me what keeps you inspired. Send it to the WhatsApp number. I want to read them out. I want to feel inspired. What are you holding on to before the year ends? What is a word or a motivational quote that has pushed you or held you through 2021, or the new one that you are preparing to carry you through 2022? The number is 055 033 1511. And of course, we're going to be here to air it on the AM Club. So meanwhile, while you guys get ready to start sending that, we got Stephanie, who came in bright and early. Stephanie from Nsawam. She said, Ojueluba, by Wizkid. That is her daily dose of him. Let's enjoy. What a vibe, what a vibe, what a vibe. Hey, WizKid always bringing us good vibes. We love it, we love it. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us, this, of course, is the AM Club on MX24, where we are just full of fun, fearless, and factual content. And like I always say, the show is never complete without you. And so I'm going to read out some of your WhatsApp messages that you guys have been sending through. Bright and early. I mean, I love it. We've got good morning, good morning. What inspires me this morning is to attain knowledge. Add things every day to attain wisdom and remove things every day. Okay, that's from Emmanuel Dampty. Nice. I love that one. We have good morning, MX24. It's a beautiful Wednesday, and I have learned something from Nelson Mandela's word. Practice being the last to speak. Ooh, think about it. Practice being the last to speak. And he also said, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of us. That is from our boy, Bra Kofi. That's an interesting one, guys. Sometimes be slow to listen. That's even a Bible verse, actually. Quick to listen and slow to answer. We have good morning to you. Good morning. You look absolutely amazing this morning, Miss Drew. What keeps me motivated today is, no, she's actually talking about a song by Shakira titled Try Everything. I love that. I'm watching you guys live from Aquapim Hills. Keep the fire burning. I'm enjoying the show. And we are enjoying you being part of the show as well. Well, that's it for my Daily Dose of Vim, or hashtag Daily Dose of Vim. So make sure you continue to bring in your motivation. Is proudly brought to you by Dilma Tea. And I'm telling you, Dilma Tea, guys, if you're a tea lover, please, I don't even want to talk much. Just buy it and call me afterwards. We're now going to move on to Coffee Daily, where we are going to go straight to the trending stories that are happening in Ghana and beyond. Oh, I'm going to do it from here. So the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the US have shortened the for COVID-19 only needs to isolate for 5 days as long as their symptoms have stopped. Now, this is interesting. Now, the change to isolation guidelines from 10 days to 5 days is now based on data showing that people with COVID-19 are most likely to be contagious to others during the few days before and after they start showing symptoms. Now, the agency said in a statement, after leaving isolation, people should wear a mask around others for 5 additional days. Now, the CDC said that the United Kingdom also shortened its recommendation isolation period to 7 days as long as people have negative tests on the 6th and 7th day. Now, this is interesting. I mean, right now, the rules are going up and down, and we don't even know what's going on, but at least, you know, you don't need to be stuck indoors and away from everybody for so long now. But I still think, guys, please do wear your mask because Corona is real. It's been flying around, not just Accra, but everywhere right now. I think the numbers have really spiked over this holiday season, and it's important to be safe. You might recover quickly, but the problem is you giving it to somebody that can't. You never know who might have any other internal issues that this virus might trigger. So let's try and look after ourselves, okay? So still on the coronavirus, the country, according to experts, is expecting its 4th wave of the pandemic. Since it broke out in the country in March 2020, can you believe it? Corona has been with us, is going to be with us for 2 years, guys. This time, the transition is being actively driven by the new Omicron variant. Now, figures from December the 22nd, that's like last week, showed that the nation's infections reached a record height of 1,320 cases in 1 day. 1 day. Honestly, guys, this is wild. When we just thought, we were exiting the whole virus situation, Seems to be getting a bit worse because we relaxed a bit too much. Moving on, we have Emirates Airlines that has extended the initial 48-hour ban for flights from Accra to Dubai until further notice. The airline, however, said Dubai to Accra flights will, however, continue for passengers holding confirmed bookings and meetings the entry requirements for Accra. Now, the carriage of passengers to and from Abidjan has also been suspended. The suspension of flights, Aviation Ghana, sources say, is linked to the rising number of positive COVID-19 cases recorded on outbound flights arriving in Dubai from Accra and Abidjan. What can we say? What can we say, guys? Right now, if you are planning on going to Dubai, Emirates has said no. Stay in your Ghana. We just hope that everybody who has already booked a ticket is still going to be able to come. But for now, it seems like we need to take Dubai off our wish list. Moving on, from Wednesday, December the 29th to Monday, January the 3rd, all MTN service centers across Ghana will not be available to serve the company's customers. Now, according to the telecom giant, it is shutting down the service centers over the increasing spread of the Omicron variant of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is in order to ensure that customers continue to patronize its services despite the shutdown. Now, the statement urged them to resort to the company's digital platforms. And this is getting a bit scary, guys, because we cannot have another lockdown. This is what it seems like is going to be happening. We can't seem to have another lockdown. We cannot. Let's all start praying. We cannot have another lockdown, please. Okay, let's move on. The Western Region Police Command has arrested 3 senior high school SHS students for allegedly burning and killing a boat driver who is also a Navy officer at 2nd D Baka Ano. Now, the suspects are Patrick Baidu, aged 18, Joseph Lord Niaje Odoku, 17, and Adolph Ishon, who is 17. The suspects confessed that they wanted to steal the car from the boat driver. When they got to a point and they asked him to hand over the keys, he refused. And so they poured petrol on him and burnt him. The 3 are currently in police custody and will be put before court to charge of robbery and murder. Let's start praying for our next younger generation, because this is not anything that should be happening. I mean, to be just for a car taking somebody's life, not considering the person's family or, you know, the things that he has in store. If the shoe was on the other foot, how would they feel? Honestly, let's start praying for the youth. And guys, start thinking about your actions. Your actions have future consequences. Something that you might want to do on the whim, you never know what the repercussions that you might face in the future. So let's be wise. Okay, moving on to sports. Heart of Oak's outstanding Ghana Premier League encounter against Berkham Chelsea will be played later today. The match week 5 tie was postponed due to the Hearts' participation in the CAF interclub competitions, which they failed to make it into the group stages after losing in the final playoffs of the Champions League and Confederation Cup, respectively. According to the GFA, the match will be played at the Cape Coast Stadium following the ongoing renovation at the Accra Sports Stadium. Heart of Oaks are 13th on the league table with 10 points after playing 7 games this season. Moving on, in sports still, there are 4 matches that will be played today to wrap up the round of 64 stage of the MTN FA Cup competitions. Asante Kotoko will take King Faisal at the Barbara Yah Stadium, whilst at the CAM Park in Inyase, Karela United will be hoping to secure a win at home and avenge last season's round of 32 defeat to Madima. Now, other games will see the 3rd tier side Port City take on Dreams FC in Dawu, whilst Heart of Lions host WAFA at the Kimpando Stadium. We also have a Ghana defender, Daniel Amate, put up an incredible performance last night as Leicester beat Liverpool to leave the Reds 6 points off the top of the Premier League table. Ademola Lookman scored the only goal with Liverpool's biggest chances coming in the first half when Mohamed Salah had a 15-minute penalty saved by Casper Skillman and headed the rebound off the bar. Let's check this out.
Quick throw in taken by Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is...
Amazing information for you. We keep you updated and informed as always. Now you already know what time it is. Let's take a deep dive into the world of entertainment and showbiz in Ghana and beyond with our only Kavoy.
Go on, everybody. Welcome to MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment inside the AM Club. And you don't know, I will bring you all the updates in lifestyle and entertainment in Ghana and across the globe. Hey, Drew, go on.
I'm good. I feel like, did you go get a new shape-up haircut? Something?
Yeah, man. Hey, you know,
I
fresh up the
noticed,
thing,
yes,
man.
looking extra fresh.
Well, you get new hairstyle from yesterday.
Do you know what? It's true, actually. It's true. Getting ready for the new year. But you know that there's a new fresh batch of UK people that just touched down in London, in Ghana. I thought you were getting ready for them.
Oh, no.
Yes, a new fresh batch just touched down. So you know there's stages of people that come to Ghana in December. So Dirty December, you have the before Christmas people, and you have the people that come just after. They spend Christmas Day with their families in their countries, and they come to Ghana Boxing Day the day after that, and they celebrate all the way to the 15th of January.
15th of January.
Yes, after the 15th of January, then we'll start getting normal Ghana again. Yes. So yes, a new batch of people. I thought that's why you got your hair cut.
No. this is for me, oh.
Oh God, well yes, you're looking good.
Oh, thank you. You too. I love the hairstyle.
Well, thank you. A little bit of Bob Marley.
Yeah, man. Challenge, you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, my name is Kevoy. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at KEVOYB. Zine. I just see Jamaican in the script. Let's go. It seems one of the biggest Jamaican legends couldn't have a drama-free experience in Ghana. Now, Beenie Man's name has been floating all over social media for the past week. First, it was all good things as he participated in the BIM concert, Zine, held by Stoneboy and featuring a multitude of artists. Now, unfortunately, it all quickly turned sour. Media outlets started reporting that Beenie Man tested positive with COVID upon arrival in Ghana, had flaunted quarantine protocol at AH Hotel, I'm so tempted to say AH Hotel in Accra, and was being arrested and detained by the Ghana Health Service. Now, the situation became a huge back and forth on who said what. Stoneboy held an interview stating categorically that none was true and that Beenie Man tested negative during his stay. Now, just yesterday, Beenie Man, whose legal name is Anthony Moses Davis, took to his social media to post pictures of COVID tests that all read negative and a statement with his side of the story. Now, we've got the written statement right here, so let's take a look. So it says, the entertainment industry has been hit the hardest since the coronavirus pandemic. I've seen how it has affected people's mental health. People close to me have died and suffered. As a carrier of sickle cell disease, I understand the importance of following the protocols set out to help stop the spread of the virus. I know the importance of protecting myself, my family, my team, and the people I interact with. Now, before entering Ghana, I did a COVID-19 test at the Heathrow Airport in London. The test results were negative. Less than 24 hours after arriving in Ghana, I did another test, which was also negative. Now, 3 days later, I did a PCR test to clear me for travel, which also came back negative. I have crossed 2 international borders where I was tested, and all were negative. I was welcomed in Ghana. I performed at the biggest corporate event with government officials. I was on live TV, staying in one of the most prominent hotels in the city. If the Ghanaian National Security wanted to arrest me, the army would have picked me up. This spread of false news by the media is here to create confusion. COVID-19 is still here. I will continue to follow the necessary protocols to stop the spread of the virus, and so should you. Hey, Ms. Drew, when people saw that Beenie Man, they said they arrested Beenie Man for... Everybody was sending me messages.
Yes.
Oh, go and get tested. Beenie Man is tested positive. I said, guys.
I can imagine.
I said, my guys.
Relax.
It's okay.
Cool, man.
Hey, cool, man. Yeah, it's cool, man. That's cool, man. What is this? Panic.
You know?
Panic.
But I don't know why this spread of panic is just... But you know what? I love the fact that Beenie Man didn't go start cussing Ghanaians.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I was expecting that. I was expecting it to be like, I had a good time and then now you have messed up my experience. But he was just like, either or, you guys stop the confusion. I had a great time. And he still has been a positive person. So I'm really actually... Well done. Well done,
Beenie Man.
You know, you handled that very, very well. Because if that was me...
Hey, all right,
you don't want to hear what I would say.
Hey, listen, we not get your own. Guys, of course, no official statement from the Ghana Health Service has been made after it was claimed that an investigation on the whole matter would take place. So, Beenie Man, big up yourself. I like what you do. I like what you did. Guys, Fireboy's Peru Para remix featuring Ed Sheeran is still one of the most current trending songs. Following its official release just a few days ago, the song has already displaced Mariah Carey's song Xmas at the top of the UK Apple chart. Well, yeah, Mariah Carey is known to be the biggest deal during the Christmas festive season, but it seems this remix has managed to shake the tables.
Believe it. What? But you know what's interesting? I actually don't like the remix.
You don't like the remix? I like it. I've heard it, and I was like, hey.
I mean, I heard it. I heard it, and I thought, okay, it's cool. But I still listen to the original. I get more vibes from.
Nah, I get it. It's like I was saying this to Antoine the other day, the original for Essence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the original for Essence.
The original for Essence is better than. Even though I'm still a believer. I am a believer, guys.
Oh, I'm
a believer.
I'm a non-believer.
I I love Justin Bieber, but still, again, the remixes on these Afrobeat songs, I'm like, they don't remix songs the way they used to back in the day. You know, like back in the day, if they're telling you they're going to do a remix, they change the whole thing and there's a different song.
It's a different song. Altogether, so Peru Para would have changed.
Yeah, exactly.
Come again, Obi, so we not sing again. Like you must sing something new.
Stop.
You know, it's true.
But it's true. It's true. So I'm like, but I cannot believe that Mariah Carey's song that gives her money, the only money she's getting for the whole year.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
There is just one thing I need, and hey, good boy, come see the waist. But I can't believe that just hit her off the park. Wow.
Can you imagine?
Hey, Afrobeats to the world.
Afrobeats to the world.
Afrobeats to the world.
I mean? Hey, Peru Para, big up on us health. You know what I mean? Guys, Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz are ready to show us their skills as Batman and Catwoman, respectively. Those particular masks have been worn several times over by different people. So far, who has been your favorite, Batman or Catwoman? I can only remember Halle Berry as Catwoman, you remember?
Berry as Catwoman.
But I only Catwoman, I know.
Yeah, well, me too. So this one, I'm sorry, I don't even know if there was a
favorite Batman?
Nah, that one I don't know.
Christian Bale.
No, I don't know. Batman, the only one I know is Superman.
You see, I like Batman. I like Batman because Batman is like a real civilian who is fighting people. Nah. Superman is just this guy who's flying in the sky. What is that?
Well, maybe I just don't like bats. I'm scared of bats. I really, really am scared of bats. So I don't want anything to do with no bats. And I don't like cats either.
Oh.
I hate cats.
So
I like
this movie's not for you?
None of them are for me. None of them are for me. I'll stick to Marvel.
Stick to Marvel. Stick to Marvel. Guys, Robert Pattinson is best known as Edward Cullen in the Twilight Saga series, whereas Zoe Kravitz comes from a famous family and can be recognized as Christina from the Divergent trilogy. Now, still the first trailer has been released for our viewing pleasure, so let's have a look.
Bruce Wayne.
Son.
Me both. I was waiting for you to tell me. I was waiting for you to tell me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, any of my DC fans. This is not my kind of movie.
Well, you know, I don't like superhero movies any at all.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't. I mean,
Well, I like black people movies.
yeah, me too.
Like love and romance, and that's my kind of movie.
I'm racially biased too. Small.
Oh gosh.
But anyway, Batman, go on do your thing. I know people are going to watch.
Of course, people are excited. People are counting down. So
My
let's
favorite-
not ruin their fun.
But my favorite was I watched Dark Knight Rises. Did you watch that one?
No? I said Marvel. I know Marvel.
I don't know what is the difference between the two of them. I don't know who make what and who make the other. I don't know.
Okay, boy, stop it. Stop it right now.
It's true.
It's the entertainment king. He needs to know.
I can't know everything. I cannot. Anyway, guys. Anyway, that's it. That's it for my MX24. For my see that? That is it for MX Breaks. The cameraman gave me a thumbs up just now. Like, yeah, man, that's it for MX24. That's it for MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment, guys. My name is Kevboy B. Little more, big up yourself. Miss June, take it away.
Okay. Right now, coming up next is Lifestyle Daily, and we're going to recap our Lifestyle Daily conversation on social media monetization with Rhoda Odoy and Kweju Selden. Now, in the meantime, let's listen to Pentonic's 12 Days of Christmas. We're still in the Christmas mood here, apparently, at MX24. Don't go anywhere.
On the phone.
Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving.
show, Miss Drew, your hostess with the mostest. I'll see you in the next moments.
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call,
say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, make a see, take a picture.
in the leg book, boah.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a sip. Secure.
Information will be few.
Go and dance at Dwarf.
Say you create any age one thing teachers now. Me dem kwa, me dem me cassette. Say you create
President. Why? Why?
My name is Kuju Sheldon and the head is big for a reason.
Do you know the top 10 music trends? Have you seen the new music videos everyone is talking about? Do you know how your favorite artist makes their music? I'm moving, but they be bluffing and puffing and they be screaming and yapping, some even feeling and bragging. First thing is, I'm patient. That talented upcoming artist in your area needs the spotlight. Let them be our unsung star. Do you have any questions about music? I am Jason Delay, and I'm a music plug on MX Chart right here on MX24.
The Saturday nights just got better.
With unimaginable excitement.
10 toes, one girl, make it touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Ow, ow, yeah.
The most heated rap battles.
Squad for the work claim soldiers, but on your campo, Bema.
I blow you menace ready, it be me within the top. Godzilla self chop, who be King Kong.
And of course, your A-list celebrity interviews.
I've always said this though, there can only be one Bob Marley. So definitely there should be one episode.
Me? The threesome.
Torapu welcome the woman there. Yeah. Nyansa. Don't fuck. Lighter.
With myself, Oforua.
I'm Jason Alay, and I do this with the man,
DJ Varosky.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey, I ever say.
Welcome back. We are definitely live on MX24. This is the AM Club. My name is Ms. Drew. That's MZDRU_ on Instagram. I am your hostess with the mostest. And if you're wondering why are you here, I am definitely part of the MX24 family, but I'm sitting in for your hosts, Edmar and Godwin, who are chilling in December. Well, it's time for Lifestyle Daily, and you know, for the past few weeks or week, we have been recapping the great moments that we have experienced on the show. Some of the educative moments to the insightful, motivational, emotional, and of course the fun moments. But before we get into it, remember, you are a major part of the show. The show is incomplete without you. So I want to know, what has been your favorite moment on the AM Club show so far? Which segment is your favorite? Sending your experiences, your reactions to our discussions via our WhatsApp message, or you can just, WhatsApp message number is 055-033-1511, or you can just tweet us at MX24GH, hashtag the AM Club. I'm expecting you to come and say that, you know, your favorite segment is Travel with Drew. But today we are going to be watching and recapping the discussion between Edmar and Godwin that they had with Kwame A.A. Opoku, where they discussed how to maximize opportunities. So ahead of 2022, right now what you need to do is plan your days coming to the year, and let's find out how to maximize all the opportunities that the year has in store for us. Don't go anywhere. Let's take a look.
Oh my, what a day we are having here at the AM Club, live from our Silicon Square studio here in East Legon. It's been so much fun already. Coffee Daily just ended, and we're about to jump into Lifestyle Daily, where we talk about topical issues. And today we're discussing sporting opportunities and maximizing your talent. Listen, I have my notebook ready. I have my pen ready. I hope you do. We said you can be a part of the AM Club by sending us a message on our social media handles at MX24GH with the hashtag the AM Club. Or do well to send us a message on our WhatsApp line at 055-033-1511. 055-033-1511. I'm going to spare you all the intro and just jump into the conversation with this big man in the west of Benedavle. This big man we have in the studio. I'm so excited to have him here. And he needs no introduction, but I'll still go ahead and introduce him. We have in our studios this morning Kwame A.A. Opoku, the man himself, a renowned public speaker, career coach, and CEO of Reset Global People. Ladies and gentlemen, if we could get up and clap for him, like I'll be ready.
I think like
please.
Thank you.
How we got this guy to come into the studio this morning?
To you guys. I will do the same thing to you guys.
How did we get you to come into the studio this morning?
So people have been hunting me all night, right? Because I don't. If I slept, then I won't be here, right? And so it was Zala, then Chichi, then they were calling every hour. So I've just been up like this.
If you close your eyes, we are somewhere back.
Yes, if I close my eyes, probably.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Welcome to the AM Club. Thank you very much for joining us.
Can we officially now?
Yes,
I've been waiting to come on this show.
In fact,
you should bring me again.
Don't worry.
He's such a big man. We have to do it together. Please.
Yes.
You're welcome to the AM Club.
You're officially
a member
of the AM Club. So you're going to be coming here more often.
I like it. I have just added some of my charging fee because of this.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, if I was a woman, I mean, I am a woman, but if it was a woman, they would say my bride price just went up.
Thank you.
Come in, and before we go ahead, big ups, congratulations on your recognition.
Yes,
recognition. I mean, so many of them, but the last one was what? Part of the top 50 influential people in Africa?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Bro, how does that feel?
That's quite interesting. So you're doing work and you're doing work.
Exactly.
And then you just wake up and it hits you.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, so they saw, right? That's how all of the recognitions and awards and everything have been. It's like, I love what I do.
Yeah.
And then eventually it comes along. And thanks to branding and packaging, you can just take it, add it, then up your price more.
And that's it. And funny enough, every single person that's been on the show for Motivation Monday, every single time when they have to say something about doing something, it's always do something that you love doing.
Absolutely.
Do something that you're passionate about. Don't look at the money. Don't look at how you can impact people just yet. But then eventually, the fact that you love doing what you're doing, you're going to impact. And it's going to make sense.
I'm in the presence of two great speakers.
Please.
Two amazing
She's an amazing speaker. She's the speaker.
Let's get into the conversation, Kwame. And first of all, let me ask you, of course, we are discussing sporting opportunities and maximizing your talent. And of course, for you, what does it mean to spot an opportunity?
So, for me, it's an interesting one because it's such a unique, intriguing topic if you look at it, right? Because never in the history of humanity have we had access to opportunities like we do now. A lot of people might disagree because of their own personal subjective experience depending on their economic environment and where they're based and the opportunities that are there. I mean, if you go stand it somewhere and tell a young person in Ghana now who probably is unemployed, has been looking for a job for like 3 years, he'll probably tell you, go hug a transformer or something, right? But never in the history of humanity have we had this much opportunities. But with that also comes the proliferation of too many choices and too many things that actually look like opportunities but might not be. So it almost always looks like you need a certain level of discernment intellectually, emotional intelligence to be able to sit through all of that chaff and be able to pinpoint out what a real opportunity is. I think that for me, I probably would want us to drive this conversation more towards how we can practically identify opportunities.
Exactly. Yes.
As opposed, so for me, it's like when everybody is zigging, you zag, find the thing, the missing gap, find the thing that nobody's paying attention to, fill that gap, and if you are the first, then monopolize before anybody else turns their head.
Interesting.
You should be ahead.
That is very interesting.
That is very, very interesting.
You know, because my question, this was going to be a personal one because I was just telling a friend yesterday that I'm thinking of, I'm acting, I'm doing this, I'm doing voiceovers and all that, but I want to start a business. I want to solve a problem, but I don't know where the opportunities are. I don't know what to look at and all that. And so I was asking myself, is it better to find something within my field in the media where, for instance, I get my own equipment and start shooting maybe skits or start producing content for social media, or will it be rather advisable to venture into other fields like agric, you know?
Like for me, the question is, where are you going? Like, why agric?
Okay.
Agric can be a subsequent investment opportunity you look at, but this is something you're thriving in. You're talented at this, you're gifted at it, you're already doing it. All you need now is a structure around it that brings value to the marketplace and brings money into your pocket, period. So you probably should now be thinking of a creative agency, a content kind of hub, and then maybe a training on the side. So you have a 3-tier business opportunity and structure you set around yourself. The agency is churning out content creatively for advertising for companies, etc. You're doing the production bit where you're doing the skits, and today you don't even need a camera. If you're very good and you have an iPhone 11, iPhone
you can use
12,
your phone to do it.
You are actually absolutely great. Then the training bit is, okay, how many of you want to do TV? So every 3 months I run up a little boot camp for people who want to be presenters. Drew.
I just got my business plan.
Where are you going?
Make sure you
20%.
Okay, so now my question is, I mean, there are a lot of young people, young adults out there who have finished university. They probably studied something that they cannot eventually get into because there isn't enough jobs in the public or private sectors at the moment. So how important is it for them to know how to spot opportunities, and how can they also spot opportunities? Because, like you mentioned, the opportunities everywhere,
so to speak.
And for you to know that, okay, this is where I'm going and this is what is going to benefit me. How do you know that? For example, using myself as an example, I feel like I am good at everything. So far as I put my mind to it, I feel like I can do it. So in that sense, how do I narrow my opportunities down to just one particular thing and stick to it and focus at that? Because the loss of concentration is also very great among young people. We do something and then we're not dedicated to it, and then we jump onto another one. So how is it important for young adults especially to seek opportunity, find it, and then stick to it?
Okay, so there are two main categories of people we need to address. You are having a creative dilemma. I had that for years, right? Because we're so good at so many different things that people now ask, what exactly does he do?
Exactly, yes.
Like, dude, what do you really do, right? And it's like, oh, the $1 million question. Me, I do this, I do that, I do that. So that's different. I will address that secondly. The first one that I want to address, because that's far more controversial, and I love controversy, is somebody needs to say to young people, the quality of your input determines the quality of your output, right? So,
quote of the day, let me just put
quality
that out
hashtag
there.
my daily dose of vim.
Exactly.
My daily dose of vim. The quality of your input
determines the quality of your output. And the reason why I'm saying that is the question she's asking is, how do I, as a young adult, I have gone to school, I've done what I have to do, the opportunities that I should be getting from the work that I did in school are not there. How am I able to tell that opportunities? Number one, what kind of information are you exposed to? Point blank, period, right? So I came here this morning after 5 hours of night work, right? What was I doing? I was researching. I was looking for new information on different ways you can make money online, right? Because now I have a side hustle school that I teach about 3,000 people every Friday midnight at 12. Because I put it at midnight because I want people to pay by staying awake. I didn't take money for it. Wake up at 12. Now, because I put myself in that spot, I need to make sure every weekend I have fresh content to teach them. And in order to do that, I need to sit down for hours, right? And in doing that, just this night, I discovered about 3 new ways of making money online that I didn't know before, right? But somebody probably stayed up for that same time that I was up.
Watching Kunkumbaja.
Right?
Not to say Kunkumbaja is bad.
Nobody's saying it. He's probably doing all kinds. Let's not go into it because then we'll get whooped for it. Right? I don't want to be whooped on Twitter or anything. but the kind of information you expose yourself to, especially in today's world, is going to determine the quality of opportunities that you are able to access. The one that has a creative dilemma that has a lot to do, or there is a lot that they can do, my first advice to you will probably be take a deep breath. Like take a seat, relax, and analyze. Because at that level of efficiency and productivity, you want to now look at which of these various things I do bring the most value and bring the most revenue. And you need to prioritize that, right? So now you sit down, look at your 10, 11, 20, 25 different skill sets that you are absolutely amazing at, and look at which top 3 make you the happiest, make the most impact, bring the most value, and bring the most revenue. Those 4 factors becomes the ticking boxes that you can use to now narrow down. Now what happens is you give yourself 12, 24, 36 months to build a strong framework around those 3, then you can start bringing in the other ones bit by bit, because you don't leave any talent on the table. I mean, Oprah was the TV show person until she became the TV production person, and now she's like movies and right. So you allow the one thing that you should be known for, your flagship, to be the strongest, and then after that you can bring in all the other things.
Okay, so now let's talk about how to not lose concentration and being consistent at what you do, because like I mentioned, that's one of our the things that we do a lot as young people. We tend to lose focus, and we see a friend doing something else, like, okay, let me jump on that because it's working for that person, or you know, we get to find out about something else that's working for another person, maybe I don't know, anything to do with trading, IT, and let me move to that, you know. Trading, so how do we focus, set our minds to one thing and make sure that we stick to it?
I've spoken about this in some previous videos on my social media. Being the fact that, bro, I do not think that human beings are incapable of being consistent. Why? Because we brush our teeth every day.
Exactly.
Every blessed, well, there are some people.
Some people.
But we brush our teeth every day. Why? Because the feedback loop on when you don't brush your teeth is so instant and so strong that we dare not ignore it, right? If I don't brush my teeth now and I enter this studio, I will get feedback that says, dude, what's going on here?
Exactly.
And that's the reason why it's very easy for us to be consistent, because feedback is right there and then, right?
Yeah.
But when you have to do things that linger for 3, 6, 9 months and you don't see immediate feedback, that's why we hate going to the gym. Because the first 3 months you don't see nothing.
Absolutely. Exactly.
Right? It's like after the 3rd month. But there's something called muscle memory, right? It's building up. It's building up. And it's in all the days that you're not seeing the results that the magic is actually really happening, right? So I think that the first thing that we can say to people who want to be consistent is develop the discipline. There is no formula, there's no motivational speech I can give you right now, no pep talk, no nothing. You've got to decide for yourself. The end goal is so worth it that I'll put in the work. And if you realize today that you've not done what you were supposed to do, just get up tomorrow morning and do it. And just, right, because no matter what, right, for me it's like you need to make that decision that I'm going to apply myself to it, because the desired results is so important to me. I wish there was some secret hack or formula, but it's not. Like, you need to wake up every day and come here and do this. And when you get out of here, nobody knows the work you put in to keep doing what you're doing. But because you know when you come on, the things you're doing behind the scenes matter here, you're putting in that consistent, you know, work. So I think it's the discipline and the decision that I'm going to do.
I was literally just about to come to that in terms of the discipline. How important is discipline when it comes to finding opportunities, having the opportunity and working towards the opportunity as well? Because it's very easy to work for somebody and you know that, okay, this is the time I need to get to work. This is the time I need to leave work and I'm going to get paid this amount of money. But the moment that you work for yourself, it's like, if I feel lazy today, I'm like, it's myself. I feel lazy today. Like, nothing will happen. And, you know, it's my business at the end of the day. I'm not working for anybody. So how important is discipline? I mean, we've spoken about passion, which we can have. But then passion without discipline, doesn't work.
It won't work. And that's the biggest problem I see with a lot of young people today. There's no self-accountability, there's no delayed gratification, and there's no discipline. These 3 things are probably 3 of the biggest problems that we have as young people. When there's lack of self-accountability, you cannot measure progress, right? Because you're not accounting for anything. It's just like, it's all right, right? Then there's no delayed gratification. That's when you see young people who see you and like they want to be you tomorrow, right? Like they started a business, like they want to start speaking today and get the award tomorrow or Monday, right? But this is 8 years of work. It's like, where are you going with that kind of mindset? So I think that discipline is everything we need if you're actually going to identify, grab, and utilize opportunities. Because, you know, there's also a category of people who get a lot of opportunities but never utilize it. Like, they touch this one, they leave it. They touch this one, they leave. Those people are always pointing, oh, we've been in a study. Oh, we don't mean you know those people. They always have a story about how they were part of something big. So, again, discipline does not have any secret formula. You literally need to decide. And the thing that everybody, I'm hoping everybody who's listening can put at the back of their mind is the decision-making process is not easy. It's not fun, right? It's not like you just, guy, do you know that, I mean, right now, the kind of energy I needed to take to convince myself, get up and go.
Yeah.
Because it needs to be done.
Exactly.
That 3 a.m. sleep, sweet well.
I like that. Sorry to I'm so passionate about this particular one.
That 3 a.m. sweet is really not.
Exactly.
But it needs to be done.
Absolutely.
Needs to be done,
I like that you mentioned the decision-making process. Also, there's the side of this whole thing which has to do with making the decision as to what opportunities I should go into. So you have people like me, or I used to be that way, where I'm trying to do this and this person is doing this.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Let me do. No, it's not even that. Oh, I wanted to do. Let's say I wanted to sell kilishi.
Yeah.
Oh, then I see 2 Instagram accounts that is selling kilishi. Then I said, okay, you know what? Maybe I should go into kebab. Then I see my friends doing kebab. Okay, let me sell rice. Oh, this person is doing rice. So how do you know when to? How do you know this is the thing for me to do?
So let me try and answer this question like this. The process of determining what is really your thing is a bit of a journey, right? So you need to start from somewhere. You need to earmark all of the milestones and all of the data you're collecting on the journey, and then you need to sort of come back to the drawing table and always improvise. And I'll use my own self as an example. When I started proper professional public speaking, I started at that time, the buzzword at that time was startup. Everybody wanted to start a business. So when I came in as a speaker, I came in as a guy who wanted to speak about startup culture and entrepreneurship. Bear in mind, I did not have a business that I was really known for. I came back from the entertainment world. I was a big blogger. I used to do celebrity stuff.
Not to cut you short, but like, how does that also make you feel? Because I know a lot of people will say that, okay, so why is this person talking about maybe how to start up a business if that person hasn't got a business himself?
So the thing is that everybody starts from you hear that argument about you just came from school and the company is looking for 7 years experience. Like, where am I supposed to bring that 7 years experience
and
right?
Louis, yes.
So we all start from somewhere, and it is your confidence in your craft to be able to say, I know what I'm bringing on the table, and even though I do not have prior experience, I feel, because I was selling knowledge, and I did not, if I had done it before, awesome, because then I'll be speaking from a well of experience. But I can also speak from a well of knowledge, which is acquired knowledge, right?
Absolutely.
So I started with startup. I started speaking about it. A lot of people won't pay attention to me because, guy, where's your company? What have you done? Do you understand systemized systems and all of those English? I'm like, it will make sense. Then I realized, oh, the young people are moving into social media now. So I said, okay, now this one you cannot beat me because none of us known it. Facebook came up in 2008. I was up in 2009. This one you can't beat me to it. So then I moved to Facebook. Started teaching people Facebook. Blogging started coming at the time that we could not, none of us could buy custom domains, right? It was Deborah, myself. It was so expensive to buy. And then I moved into blogging. Then from there, I'm like, okay, what's the next thing? So if you look at the progression of my journey, I literally moved at every point looking at the market demand, what the market was looking for, and then keying into it, right? So in terms of once you determine the thing that comes very naturally to you, the passion thing, the thing that you're gifted at, the thing that it will wake you up from sleep, you don't need any trigger, you can do it, then now start from a place of comfort with what you have, with what you got. Start from there.
It doesn't matter what somebody else is doing.
No, it doesn't. Look.
My mother says something. When you go to the market, there are many tomato sellers.
Yes.
But everybody goes out
to a particular
home. Exactly, and everybody will eventually go home with their income. Even if it's just one Ghana cedis that you made, you're going home.
You've made it, yes.
Exactly.
Because you know people say these things like, oh, this was my idea.
Yes.
You know, this was my idea.
It used to happen to me all the time.
Person is doing this thing. I should have done this thing, you know. So it doesn't matter.
And the amazing thing is that the marketplace is so diverse now that, guy, how many, for instance, I'm into conferencing, right? I produce conferences, a lot of them. I've had concepts I wrote down in 2013, 2014. I thought about the African CEO Summit and the West African CEO Summit and Ghana CEO Summit in 2012. There's a guy who's doing it now. It doesn't stop anything. I can do the Global CEO Summit and bring some trio Bruni or Igbo drop in everywhere, right? Because the conversations that CEOs need to have cannot be had by one conference,
True.
right? So you need then also let's be realistic and real with everybody. There is a place where you go where the market is just saturated, and you need to be able to identify that. And that's probably where things like listening to the market, data-driven decisions, being very much aware of what is happening in terms of consumer behavior, consumer demands will come into play in you making a decision that this is the kind of opportunity I want to go for. If not, it's like you don't know when to stop, you don't know when to go. But again, I probably will end this particular question with this. There's a lot of what we do as creatives, as entrepreneurs, that has to do with gut. There's something in here that speaks to you, that aligns with you. And when that voice speaks to you, I'll say, don't doubt it. Right? Can you imagine? About 4 years ago, when I renamed my company from Blueprint District to Reset Global People, I didn't know that the World Economic Forum was coming with a great reset. And when it happened, a lot of my conversations around empowering young people and all of that, just by virtue of the name of my business, makes conversations easier for me. And it was something I heard in here. It's time to change the name, and I did it. And it might not have sounded so great at that time, but trust your gut, trust that intuition, whatever your belief is, there's an inner thing that speaks to you about what to follow, which opportunities to pick, and you should trust that.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We're having such a time with Kwame A. Poku, who is CEO of Reset Global People. I don't say Global Reset People. Reset Global People, and is a renowned public speaker and a career coach. If you just tune in, this is the AM Club, where you can be a part of the conversation and be a part of the club with the hashtag the AM Club on our social media handles at MX24GH. We're also getting some. Are we getting some messages from WhatsApp?
Yes, on WhatsApp. So this person said, well, from Perry Perez Prince, PPP. It says, good morning, Edma. Well, hello. Can't live a single day without watching you guys. Keep up the good work. The AM show to the world, from Perry Perez Prince, Kenya se Abirim Kumasi. Well, thank you very much, Perry. This person also said, I am Aaron Osajefo from GOP DC Limited, Kwai Estate near Kwade Eastern region. Today is my first day watching you guys, and I must say you're doing a great job. I am loving the conversation. Hashtag DAM Club. This person also said, I'm really enjoying the show. Hashtag DAM Club. This person said, hello, I'm Beatrice, watching you live from Bwakwa Kumasi. I really love the quote, the quality of your input determines the quality of your output. Hashtag DAM Club all the way. Enjoy your day, guys. Well, thank you very much. This person says, good morning, Ifya Mediam. Thanks for this interview. Oh, wow.
If you have to be careful.
Okay, so I think she wants to say it has really motivated me. Please, how do I follow your guest? I wish to hear his voice every day. Hashtag DAM Club. Hey.
You've gone beyond the public speaking to the voice. Please leave the voice over things for us.
Okay, so one more before we move on to the live tweets. Kobe Smiles. I'm really loving the conversation from May here. Keep up the good work.
My here.
Yes.
With our French and UK.
I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Okay, but do you have any live tweets?
Yes, I do. And this one is from Jennifer Ferb. Says, I'm still trying to look for opportunities, but it's really hard. Hashtag the AM Club. At Kunle Odi said, missed some life-changing opportunities. Felt sad about them, but now who they alive they chop.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now who they alive they chop. Awesome. At Olivia_Ampo, when you focus on possibilities, you have more opportunities. Hey, quote on Mars. At Believer C says, I pray that this new month is full of growth, blessings, productivity, and most importantly, new opportunities. Amen to that. Amen. And at Eduma_ says, create your own opportunities. Don't wait or hope for opportunities. Hashtag DAM Club. My goodness.
Fantastic.
So many questions we have for Kwame.
I know,
questions.
So many.
Dragging him here. And, oh boy. Like I want to. How do you make the most of your talent? How do you discover it and all that? But for the sake of time, Kwame, we're going to take your last words.
Okay.
Before you take leave of us.
All right. So
Do you know what? Let me just ask one more question. Okay, just one more question before your final words. How do you know what you're good at? How do you know your talent?
Exactly.
That's the final question.
I actually wanted to ask that too.
Yes, how do you know
so
your talent? Because, I mean, I'm sure that God has given a gift to every single person,
yeah.
every single human being on earth. But then how do you know that, okay, this is what I am good at, this is my talent, and it's not maybe just something that I'm actually just good at, and I can actually create something out of it and make money out of it?
All right, let me give you pointers.
Okay.
So, first off, there's something called social listening.
Okay.
What do people compliment you a lot on, right? And what are the things people count on you a lot on? So, you know, there's that one thing that when it comes, as friends, we say, this one, let's wait.
Yes, yes.
Opana go come. If you come, we go solve them.
Yeah.
Social listening. That's a very good place to start. The second thing you can do is, personally, what is the thing that you see other people doing and it looks easy, and it's not like you go fit do am. You really go fit do am. That's another. 3 is there's a self-assessment test you can do of your own self. Just at any point in time that you want to know what you're truly good at, look out back maybe 3 years and look at the things that you continuously got compliments for. It's almost always in your environment. It's almost always there. Then finally you can trust, like I said, in that inner thing. You can, if you believe in the universe, in God or whatever, you can do your meditations, you can pray, you can go into a place of solitude and ask the universe, God. I mean, we're trying to all be politically correct. I'm a Bible tongue speaking believer. Jesus Christ saved. But I need to be politically correct. So you can go speak to the universe and you get communication on what you're great at. But whatever it is people count on you, whatever it is that comes easy to you, whatever it is you do without stress. You leave me, I will get out of here, go speak at 3 conferences, come and record another show. I'm good.
You're good.
It doesn't feel anything that doesn't feel like work.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got it.
Fantastic. Kwame, thank you so much for gracing us with so much knowledge on the AM Club and on Lifestyle Daily as well. Please, if anybody wants to contact you, listen to you, read something about you, your motivational quotes and all of that, where can they do that?
Yeah, at MX.
What's my show on DJ? Exactly.
I don't even know the dates, but new dates are coming. But you can follow me on every platform at Futurist Kwame.
Futurist.
Yes, at FUTURISTKWAME at Futurist Kwame. Like I also mentioned, I work here, so I have shows here. So if you watch this channel, never tune off. Never stop watching AM Club. Don't you find me again.
Exactly.
I'm thinking maybe we should bring in more for Lagos.
Exactly.
Every Wednesday we bring in
I know. Because the messages keep coming in. So people are really enjoying the knowledge. But Godwin, what do you have next?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just finished Lifestyle Daily. Coming up next, we're going to talk about wigs and how to get them. Kwame, wigs. So
I want to stay. I want to understand that.
We're going to be talking about wigs and how to get them right. And yours truly is here to
do it.
To do that with you.
She'll do it.
Stay with us. Stay with us.
Yes, indeed. What an insightful conversation with our MX family, Kwame Opoku, Edmar Godwin. Very, very insightful. And I hope you were taking notes, okay? I hope you were taking notes, taking note of all of those amazing gems. But I'm guessing if you missed it or you missed something, you can always head back to our YouTube, MX24GH, and you will find out more information, or you can catch up or do homework over there. Now we're just going to go for a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the plug after this. So I'll see you later soon.
Fun, fearless, and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24. Or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless, and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year. From the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year. From the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year. From the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24, or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year. From the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has
Yes, we are still in the holiday spirit, holiday mood, holiday vibe. So we do still have our Christmas songs. But I do want to tell MCR, let's give the Christmas songs a break for now, okay? Let's move on to some motivational songs to pump us into 2022. If you are just tuning in, my name is Ms. Drew. I am your hostess with the mostest, and I am sitting in for your original hosts, Gordon and Edma. It is Fashion Wednesday here on the AM Club, and today we're about to watch a video on how to style wigs. 16 ways apparently to style or glue on a wig. I ain't about that wig life right now. I got my braids. Shout out to Chriselle Hair and Beauty for my hair. But let's check this out. Let's get educated on the wig life.
Welcome back, and this is still the AM Club live on MX24, and it's time for today's hashtag, and it's a Wednesday, so you already know it's Fashion Wednesday today, and we are going to be talking everything wigs and how to style them. I know that sometimes you look at my hair and you're like, oh my god, it's perfect, and I'm like, yeah, I know, because I style them myself, but it's a wig. And I'm sure that today you'd want to know how I style my hair and how I do it, how other people also do it. And in studio we have Mufida Sule, who is the CEO of Hair by Muffy, and she's an expert when it comes to anything to do with hair. So do make sure that you grab your pens and papers, because today we are about to learn. Welcome to the show, Muffy.
Thank you for having me.
You're absolutely welcome. So today we are going to talk about the different types of wigs, how to style them. We have our beautiful model here, so she's going to basically demonstrate to us how to style your wigs. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the different types of wigs, because people do not know that there are different types of wigs. There are different types of hair. There's curly, there's wavy, there's afro, there's kinky, and there's so many varieties out there that you can choose from based on whichever one you want. But then how do you know that you're making the right choice, and how do you know that this is going to fit me and my face and the structure of my face and all of that? So we have quite a few wigs displayed right here. So take us through each one of them and explain the type of wigs they are.
Okay, thank you, Ohima.
You're welcome.
We have about 4 wigs displayed over here.
Yes.
And I have in my hand a 2x4 closure straight unit. So this is a 2x4 closure straight unit because of the lace. This is a 2-inch, and then this is a 4-inch. So that's why it's called a 2x4 closure wig unit. And then I have here a 5x5 closure wig unit.
Okay.
This is a raw hair in its natural state. It hasn't been curled, nothing. This is how it comes. So this is a 5x5 closure wig unit. You can style it like a frontal.
Okay.
You can have your baby hairs on the side or in the middle and wear it like a frontal. This is for people who have difficulty in styling their frontals as well.
Okay.
So we also have here, I think this is the same unit as this, but the net hasn't been cut yet. This is a 4x4, and then this is a 5x5.
Okay, so there's a difference between
so
it. Let me hold one of them so you can. Okay, so
the lace of this is larger than this. This is a 4x4.
Okay.
And then this is a 5x5.
Okay.
So this is the difference.
So the lace is what makes the difference. Okay, yes. Fantastic. No problem. So in terms of this one, the first one that's just a 2x4.
Yeah, this is a 2x4.
Okay.
So you see the lace is very short.
Okay, so with that, can you do like a baby hair and everything on the lace?
No, you can't really do a baby hair on the 2x4.
Because the lace is too small.
But with the 4x4 and the 5x5, you can actually lay your baby hairs on it.
Okay, fantastic.
And then I have this
one here.
Our platinum wig. This is also a 5x5 closure.
Okay.
In 12 inches, which is being cut into a bulb.
Okay.
So this is a 5x5. You can actually lay your closures on it.
Yes.
And then so this is an ombre wig unit. I don't know if my pronunciation is right.
Yes, ombre. That's the right way to pronounce it. Okay, so now let's show my one, because my one is a
frontal 180.
Okay, so my one is a frontal 180, meaning that the frontal starts from one ear to the other ear.
Ear to ear frontal.
Okay, so this one, it's obviously easier for you to style in terms of you can have your part anywhere that you want it.
You can actually style it anyhow you want
it as well. Okay, and then there's the 360. Right, the one that goes the lace
all over to the back.
Okay, so why do we have a 360 as well?
Okay, the 360 you can actually style and then hold everything up.
Okay.
But with the 180 you can actually hold everything up because your hairline is going to show
at the back. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So that's the difference between the 360 and then the 180. The 180 is just from the ear to the ear, and then the 360 is from the back. Ear to ear, so that's the difference.
Okay, so for example, for somebody who is very new in the world of wigs and who does not know anything about wigs, does not know how to style it, which one would you recommend for them?
I'll recommend the 2x4.
Okay.
Because that is easy to style. You don't need to do any baby hairs. Maybe if you have your hot comb, you just flatten the top and then you're good to go.
Okay.
But if as time goes on, when you get used to the 2x4, then you can start moving to the 5x5 and then maybe the 4x4.
Okay. Yes. Which sometimes requires you to use like gel or glue or something.
Exactly. Okay. To lay baby hairs to make it look more natural.
Okay.
Yes.
So now let's start with the styling of the wig on our beautiful model here. So which one are we going to go for?
I'm trying to to style on your head. Okay, let's go for this.
Okay, let's go for that one. Okay. So before you put the wig on, before you put the wig on, what do you have to do to prep your natural hair?
Yes, first of all, I always say that you need to pamper hair. Hair needs a lot of pampering. The moment you don't care about it anymore, it goes messy. So first of all, you need to lay your natural hair for everything to go back. And then you get your wig cap, which is very important. I have it all right now, so it blends with my skin color.
Yeah.
So first of all, I'll put the wig cap on her head.
Okay.
Her hair is already laid back, so I don't need to lay everything back. So I'll put one wig cap.
Because I know some people also braid their hair down in like corn rolls so that they can lay. But does it help with how flat? You can do it as I speak. So does it help with how flat the wig is? Because I mean, girls, we like our wigs flat and to look as natural
the combo really
as
helps.
possible.
Yeah, and then it makes it look like how do I put it? It makes it look like you've actually fixed your hair when you've braided your hair underneath before wearing your wig caps.
Okay.
So it really helps with the styling of the wigs.
Okay.
As well.
So ladies, make sure that you braid your hair before you put on your wigs if you want your wigs flat, so it does not look like you're wearing a hat of hair. You know what I mean. Okay, so let's start with this wig first. And is there any particular way of wearing the wig? Because I wear it from the back to front.
I just think anyhow you're comfortable
with. Okay, okay. All right.
So as I said, you need to pamper the wigs. Everything needs to lay down flat. Please help me push the wig on.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm installing the 5x5 closure wig unit on her head.
Yeah.
And then I'll be using the got-to-be spray.
Okay.
You can either use the spray or the
gel.
glue or the gel.
Yeah.
But the spray really works for me, so that's what I always use.
Okay.
So please take your head back a little bit. Your head.
Okay.
When it comes to 5x5 and then frontal installation, you need to be very, very gentle
with the lace.
With the ears.
Okay.
So I'm applying a little bit of the spray.
Okay.
So the lace can get stuck on her skin.
Okay. And give him a more natural look.
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. And in terms of maintaining it, how do you maintain wigs? Because I know a lot of people just like, they'll use the glue, they'll use the gel, and once they take it off, that's it. They don't clean it, they don't wash it, and they reapply it. And you see that on the lace, there's a lot of glue on the lace and all of that. So how do you maintain it?
Yeah, when it comes to wig, as I said, you need to pamper it a lot.
Yes.
So if in every 2 months, if you wear your wigs often, in every 2 months, you're able to revamp to make it look new again. That's very good for you.
Okay.
Yes, so you can be revamping your hair twice in every month or once in every month. That's fine.
Okay, fantastic. So now
after sticking the lace on her head, you can wait for the air to dry it, or maybe use a hand dryer to dry it. But I don't have a hand dryer now, so maybe we can just wait for a while for it to dry.
So you want the glue?
Yeah, I want the glue to really stick on the. How do I even put it? I want the lace to stick on her skin.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you had to wait for the glue to dry.
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic.
The elastic. Okay, it's on the floor.
Okay, so what is that?
So this is elastic to hold it, and then to actually, I'm going to tie it all around her head where I actually sprayed, so it can relax. The lace can actually relax on her skin to look more natural, and then blend with her skin color as well. So this is the use of the elastic. Please hold the hair back for me. So we just tie for like 2-3 minutes, and then we take it off.
Okay. So
see the results.
In terms of doing this for this is a
5x5 closure.
Okay. So for a 5x5 closure, how long would you say it takes to put it on, style it, and then boom, you're out of the house?
It depends on how often you normally style your wigs.
Okay.
For me, I can just use, let's say, 4 minutes maybe
to do it.
style,
Okay. So for a beginner, somebody who probably isn't used to wearing wigs and somebody who isn't used to, you know, gelling it and doing the baby hair and all of that, how long would it take for them?
Probably 45 minutes or an hour. Because people take long styling their frontals. They have difficulties in styling their frontals.
That's absolutely true. I mean, I'm so used to doing my frontals that it doesn't take me that long.
Because you've been doing it every single day.
Exactly. Okay, so now if I want to get it done, like be perfect at it, is it practice?
As a new person?
Yes, as a new person. Is that like YouTube videos that I need to watch or?
I don't know. It depends on the individual, though.
Okay.
It depends on how people pick up things, whatever they watch and however they pick it up.
How quick they pick it up.
I just think it depends on the individual. Some people may take 30 minutes, some to 1 hour. So it depends on the individual.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Now let's talk about the different types of hair, because I see that you have a straight one here, you have a wavy one here in its natural state, and then you have the ombre hair as well.
Yeah.
So what kind of different types of hair itself is in the market?
Okay, for now it's the raw hair that is really selling fast when it comes to the hair business, because first of all it lasts longer. You can use it for a very long period of time, especially with the bone straights in the market. You hear bone straights.
Yes, so this is bone straight.
This is bone
So this is the famous bone straight, ladies and gentlemen.
This is what I have on in
I mean, you can tell as soon as you see it, you can tell that it's naturally
and
straight.
I haven't straightened this, so this is its natural state, and this hair is also in its natural state.
Okay, so this is more of a wavy.
They are both raw hairs, but this is bone straight, and then this is raw deep.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
Okay. You know, back in the days, we used to hear Brazilian hair, Peruvian hair, Bolivian hair.
It's still there, but people don't really patronize it like that.
Oh, okay. So now people just go for
bone straight because they know it lasts long. You don't really know. You don't really have to straighten it a lot. You just wear it and then you are good to go.
Okay. And the bone straight can be any type of hair. It can be Brazilian hair. Can be Peruvian.
No, I think it comes. It's its own brand.
Okay,
of hair.
on its own.
They have different types, and they actually also have it in grades. This is double. They have it in single drawn, double drawn, and then super. Wow. So the super has more volume than the double. Okay. The double also have more volume than the single. So that's how it works.
Okay. All right. So due to time, let's just quickly move to the styling. So has it dried out now? Can we move on? Okay.
Sure. Sorry.
Okay. So you're going to remove the headband. Okay. Okay, I see what it did there.
Yes. So you get it more flat, glued to the skin. And then you see the effects of the wake up.
Yes.
Blended with her skin color.
Okay, so now you can see through the lace that it looks like a scalp.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
in terms of wake caps, like, you know, I know there's a black one as well. So is it best for people with our kind of skin color to get the brown one?
It comes in colors. I think I have the darker one here. So this is the darker one.
Okay.
A darker person should use
this one.
And then maybe chocolate fair can use the regular ones.
The regular one. So black is a no-no.
No.
Okay, black is a no-no because I know there's a lot of
nobody's scalp is black, so
true.
Black is a no-no.
Okay, fantastic. So this is it. My darling, please show yourself and show how. Okay, so now if I want to do like the baby hairs and everything, how do we do that?
Okay, let me take out mine.
Because I can see that the lace is actually quite large enough for you to style baby hairs and for you to part it any way you want. So you can part it here. You can have like a side pattern. You can also have like a middle pattern.
Okay, so with the baby hair, you have to cut a little bit of the hair on the closure.
Okay.
So, as I said, you need to pamper the hair.
So be very delicate with it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you take a little part of the hair on the closure.
Okay. Okay, so take a bit of the hair that you're going to use for the baby hair.
Yes.
And then you cut it. Okay.
Exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So you need a small scissors like this to cut your baby hair.
All right.
So I'm not just going to cut it sharp.
Okay, like straight.
You need to,
go up and down with it.
It's a process.
Okay. All right. Now let's start one side so we know exactly how people at home can also do it.
So you can get your gel, but you need to use very good products when
Okay.
you're styling wigs.
Okay.
So this is a olive oil gel I use for my to lay my baby hairs, and you can use a mousse as well.
Okay.
So I'll put a
Yes,
little
because
at
I
the
know some
back.
people also use mousse. What's the difference between the mousse and the gel?
Okay, the mousse makes the baby hair look very soft. That's
Okay.
when you get it very soft.
Yeah.
But with the gel, you see, after some time it dries up.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just applying a little of the gel.
And you're using a brush?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a baby hair brush.
Okay, so there's a specific tool for your baby hair, because I see that there's a comb at the end and there's a brush at the other end. Okay, I hope you're learning.
Brush it behind, and then.
Okay.
One thing about me is that I'm always able to lay baby hairs on my client's hair, but I can't lay it for myself.
For yourself.
That's
Funny
a
enough, I
problem.
can do it on myself, I can't do it for other people.
I don't understand why.
That's funny. That is funny.
And then baby hairs are actually my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
So
you really enjoy doing that. I guess it gives like a whole different look to the wig.
I know. And then it makes it, I don't know, it just changes the look of the wig.
Exactly. It does.
Yeah.
I guess it brings that natural vibe. Wow.
So this baby hair, no baby hair.
Okay, so you can see the comparison on both sides. That's amazing. Well, Murphy. So this is one side with the baby hair, and this is the other side without the baby hair. And to be honest, I do prefer the one with the baby hair. I really do prefer that one. That's amazing. Well, Murphy, if anybody wants to contact you, if anybody wants to buy some of your wigs, where do they find you?
Okay, so I'm located at Dansoman Control, right opposite the Shell filling station. Or you can I put my display my
Yes,
phone
yes,
numbers?
yes, of course.
Yeah, you can also follow us on Instagram, official_hair by Murphy 55. Make sure you add the 55, else you get lost.
Yeah.
And then you can locate us at Dansoman Control, right opposite the Shell filling station. Or also, yeah, when you get on my Instagram, you get our phone numbers and all the details.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Murphy, for
Thank
coming
you
here and
too.
showing us how to style our wigs, including how to do our baby hairs as well. Coming up next, we have The Plug. And we told you who was coming on, but I'm not going to reveal it to you right yet. Do stay with us to find out who is coming on The Plug. She's a musician, and she's trending at the moment. So do stay with us on the AM Club.
All my ladies who are about that wig life, then you already know MX24 has always got you covered when it comes to slaying. So yes, thank you so much for that. Was a lovely recap. That was what we had showed a few weeks ago here on the show. But for now, we're about to go into The Plug. And again, we're going to give you an artist that is doing some amazing things. It's still MX24. We're still bringing you fun, fearless, and factual content right here. My name is Ms. Drew. I am your hostess with the mostest. And this time for The Plug, let's flash back to when Kwaku Darlington came and graced MX24. Let's check this out.
Never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless, and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB-T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24. Or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless, and factual content.
And what will we do without the grace of God? My goodness. Thank you very much, Diana Hamilton. With that one, she calls it Adum. We are back on MX24 TV, still bringing you fun, fearless, and factual content right here on the best morning show, the AM Club. Now, if you missed anything, don't forget to catch it on our YouTube page at MX24GH, where you can watch the full episodes and best highlights of all our shows. Now, like many of you, the American rappers bring us joy and bangers. And since they first took over the music scene, we've been talking about them and getting to meet them one after the other. And today, we have the one and only, if you hear the music, you hear it, it's Kweku Darlington. It's Kweku Darlington. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Kweku Darlington. Yo.
Introduce myself again. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Kweku Darlington, aka Horiba, aka the Darling Boy.
Kumasi in the building. Charlie, first of all, Kweku, which part of Kumasi are you repping?
Moshizongo.
Moshizongo. And any Houston and
but Moshizongo, you know they change the name.
You keep on. Where's Zongo boy?
Yes.
And you're Brooklyn and I said Bronx.
It's like Compton in
America.
It's like Compton.
Yes, the hoods in America. Wow. Kweku Darlington, welcome to the AM Club. By the way, you're officially a member
of
AM Club.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's good to have you. Wow. So, yes.
So, Kweku, I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan. I love your songs.
Thank you.
But we also want to know about your journey, how it all started for you and how it's going so far as well.
Okay, so I started, every musician, when you ask him, how did they start off for you? They definitely, I started when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, I also started when I was a kid. Yeah, I also started when I was a kid, but then I took everything serious right after SHS. That was in 2015.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
SHS in 2015.
Yeah, I'm a small boy.
I'm making me feel so old.
I was counting the years in my head.
Like, wow, Kweku.
Yes, just recently.
You're very young.
So you're 20
something.
Very early 20s. Yes. Very early 20s. Wow, amazing.
So you're telling us?
Yeah. So I took everything serious. That was in 2015, but then professionally, I'm like 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like 2 years now.
Right.
That's interesting, and in just 2 years, you have bangers like coming in and out.
And big shout out to you people to be supporting.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome. You're absolutely welcome.
You know what? I feel like Edna wants us to dance.
Yes, I do.
Should we play that or should we play his new song?
No, let's save the new song till later and play this one.
We have Sika. What is that? Let's go for
play
it.
Let's
get to it. It's Kweku Darlington.
Motivation, you should know it's J Scratch on the beat.
Kweku Darlington. Yeah, Branton. Rockstar. Okay, this, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sikani, Popuni,
How did you feel for you? First of all, how did the remix happen? Because after it blew, you had people like, how did you feel having people like Kwame, Eugene, Famia all coming on board saying that? How did that happen?
For me, it was a blessing for me because 2 weeks after dropping the song, then I had messages from people like, Charlie, this is your song, it'll go on. So it was like, okay. So we thought of a remix and we realized, no, this should make sense. Right? Yeah, because people were complaining like, Charlie, this song is a big song already. We don't need a remix. Like,
absolutely, yeah.
But we felt like, no, where we want the song to reach,
yes,
the song hasn't gotten to that level. So we need to push it with a remix.
Yes,
so we link up with Kwame Eugene, Fami, and they all agreed to be on the song.
Wow.
And having both of them on the song is a blessing.
It's a blessing. But
absolutely.
you know what? I want to know the name Kweku Darlington. Is that your actual name?
Yeah, that's my name.
That's your name?
From Darlington.
Kweku is Darlington.
Hey, I thought it was a nickname.
Are you half Fante? The nickname is the Darling Boy.
The Darling Boy.
Are you half Fante? No, but I was named after someone.
Okay, so you inherited the name.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Full American.
Yeah, full
American.
And then where did the inspiration come from for the Sika Befie song? Because it's so deep.
Yes.
Yeah. So with this one, I decided to go all out for the people on the street. I'm a street boy, so like I speak for all the people on the street.
Who's a street boy? Who's a street boy?
A hustler, like basically a hustler, someone on the street trying to make it happen.
And Martin is a hustler.
Yeah, I'm a hustler in my own ways. I like to say it in my own ways.
So you're a street girl, right?
I'm a street girl. I'm a street girl.
Yeah. So with this one, this was mainly to motivate the people out there on the street to go outside and make it big for the family. Because once in the house, you get nothing.
Nothing is happening for you.
So you need to go outside and work very hard and get money. Because initially we've already had terms like a car fee, which I feel like no, this time we need to motivate
something positive.
Like,
something positive.
Sika cry, you can still go outside there and work hard.
Yeah. But you have a new song called Sika Kankai. Hey, so why the title first of all? Let me even ask about that.
Okay, so the title is like a question, like asking people, say Sika so Kankai womb.
Yes. Because I think with the lyrics of the song is like, okay, I'm a young person. When I go out to go and look for money, you're talking or complaining about it being bad money. But then, so what should I do as a young person then?
Because right after school, you know, most of the time we try to apply for jobs, but then very difficult to get a job right now. In the country we live in right now, we all know it's very difficult to get a job right now. So. And yeah, you know, it's very difficult to get a job right now. But then when you're in the house, you know, family will be pressuring you like, Charlie, you need to go outside there, what are you doing right now? They don't know how hard you are trying out there to get a job. They don't know. But once you go outside and come back home with money or acquire properties by yourself, try to build mansions or like people will try to read ministry like, this guy.
There's
like you are too young. You are too young to have all these things.
That,
Forgotten God doesn't have a specific age of blessing someone.
Yeah, man. That was the message I had.
Exactly. So today's Motivation Monday. So there you go. There you go.
It's what I had in church yesterday. I mean, we used to think that you have to get to a certain age to be rich. But now young people are making it. And I like that you say there's pressure at home to go out there and make something. And then when you come back with something, now they're saying, hey, now you're free.
Yeah, you're too young to have all these things. Just imagine yourself living in a mansion right now.
I can imagine it. In fact, I can.
What society would
say about it, I know, especially as a woman.
So there's no Sika Kankai, no matter how much, no matter what money
you just have to be legal. Like, you just have to be legal.
Okay,
legal ways to.
Kweku, today is Motivation Monday, and I want to ask you what motivates you as an artist and as an individual as well. What keeps you going every single morning to make more music, to put yourself out there and achieve in life as well?
So most of the time, I just when I wake up in the morning, I look up to people that have already made it big to the top. I just go read their stories, how they made it. I just look at all these things and I'm like, okay, so every great person has a solid beginning. Had a beginning that he had like ups and downs and all these things. So once you keep on pushing, once you don't quit, definitely you are going to be there. Because I've been an underground for like 6 years.
And that was a lovely, inspirational conversation on The Plug, talking about the journey and his upcoming, how he got to where he got to with Kweku Darlington. Like I said, every single day, the AM Club has got you covered. Fun, factual, and fearless content. We're always uplifting you guys, inspiring you, showing you something new, teaching you something. So you already know what you need to do. Keep it MX24, keep it the AM Club. I mean, we've got you covered. My name is Miss Drew. It's been fun. Maybe I'll be back again tomorrow. You tell me if you want me to be back here. But please do follow me on Instagram. That is MZDRU_. MZDRU_ on Instagram, and my YouTube, where I give you guys amazing content as well, Ms. Drew TV. Okay, it's been great, it's been fun. Stay safe, look after yourselves, guys, please. Your safety is in your hands. And shout out to all of the camera crew, especially Gabby, because he's the best when it comes to providing breakfast. I love you guys, and have a blessed day.